Okay, you've got past the what if, you made the call and you're in it now. And this is where a different problem shows up because buyers start obsessing over every line in the inspection report like it's personal, refreshing the email every 10 minutes, and then sellers can hover over every showing or read too much into a buyer's facial expression. And I understand it because a lot of money is riding on this, but there's a difference between staying engaged and staying in control what was never truly yours to control. And that's where most people lose their peace. And some buyers come in delusional, lowballing on a fairly priced home, acting like they're the only offer on the table when there are three others. And then some sellers do the same thing in reverse. They get a solid offer and they want total control. They want top dollar on their timeline with no repairs or flexibility, and then sometimes rejecting something that is reasonable because they're waiting on a fantasy number. So here's what both sides forget. This isn't a contest to control the other person into submission. It's a negotiation between two parties who need something from each other. The buyer needs the house, the seller needs to sell, and that's mutual benefit, the whole foundation of the deal. Control in this moment may seem like leverage, but it's actually going to kill your deal. And here are some things that you can actually control. As a buyer, how fast you respond to your lender, whether or not you're reading what you're signing, and how prepared you are for an inspection. And as a seller, how your home is presented, your responsiveness, and whether you're realistic about how you're pricing your home based on data and not just your opinion. But you cannot control how someone feels on a given day. You cannot control the market conditions, another buyer's financing fell through, or how fast the underwriter moves. Trying anyway creates stress over things that you don't influence, and I've watched buyers blow up their own negotiating position over something minor and the seller walked. And then on the selling side, I've watched sellers reject reasonable offers out of anxiety about leaving money on the table. And anxiety dressed up as diligence is still anxiety, and it costs people deal. So trust that you've hired the right people and let them do their job. Trust that the process is designed to protect you. Your job in the middle of a transaction isn't to control the outcome, it's to respond well to what is actually right in front of you, not the imagined version. So here's the truth and love. The middle will test you, and that's supposed to happen. But trying to control what isn't yours doesn't protect you. It exhausts you, and it often costs you the outcome that you're really trying hard to protect. So stay in your lane and trust the people in yours. And if you're in the middle of a transaction right now, holding your breath every day, that's a sign that you may still be trying to control too much. So let's talk about what's actually in your control. You can click on the link in the description to book a consultation with me, and you can let me know what the hardest part of the middle of a transaction was for you. I definitely want to know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.